realized that I've oh yeah. Been playing around with this new DJI. Look at that. So smooth. I'm not going to show you this side because it looks so dirty. We're moving out soon. Rip. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. How we doing? I'm great. Thank you for asking. I got this new DJI Osmo. It's pretty cool. Just got to get used to the gimbal. And I thought I'd just do a little bit of a raw workout, maybe a catch up, maybe a few things, a few bits, a few bobs, and we'll just see how we go. I'll give you an update of where we're at after the session. But for now, I got legs. I haven't trained in about 6 days, so first day leg day. That's what we like. Let's get into it. So I still like to do the usual and warm up with everything but a squat when I'm squatting. So I will do adductors first, and then I'm going to do some hamstrings, and then depending how I feel, I'll probably do some quads as well. I've been doing a lot more stay in your own rep ranges. I haven't changed the rep ranges as much as off season. I've very much kept 10 to 15 across 3 sets, or 12 to 15 across 3 sets, or 8 to 12 across 3 sets, and tried to keep the weight the same across those sets as much as possible. So maybe if I'm doing 10 to 15, aim for a set like that I did for 13. I know that I could probably get it for 11, but if I needed to, I could drop a little bit of weight and then try to keep it above 10. Just finding the higher reps just serving the joint its purpose. The higher up the strength barrier you go, the more joint impact that you get. So if you can slow the rep down, make the rep harder, add resistance where it should be, fail earlier muscularly, then you know that you're saving your joints long term, which is generally a pretty good goal to have. So yeah, been a lot more consistent with that. Let's go. Right, leg extension. Maybe the best one I found in here. There's the two matrix ones in front of me. There's the prime one. Oh, to be fair, the prime one's probably best. I didn't see that one. There's 2 people on it right now. Another matrix one. The Star Trek one. And then this Drax one. So 6 of them. I'm looking at the prime right now. That's moving like a hoist. I don't know if you guys know hoist and prime, but 2 little tips, or 1 little tip is really want your knees to finish pretty flush, fall into tilt outwards, and that promotes bad habits onto the hips. Knees forward, toes out forward. See that one versus the adductor I just did. I only finished at 10 there. Realistically, 10's pretty good for a leg extension to fail at for me, because this is the stack. But if I want to get above 10 again, probably just drop it 3 pins. And if I undershoot that, end up hitting 15 plus, I'm not mad at it. I'm just gonna let that run rather than being confined by the rep ranges. I let them guide me. And rules are going to be broken, so I'm always going over or under. So I was avoiding this. I know they're going to kick my ass, but my ass must be kicked. Hasn't been kicked for a while in any ways of defense. But I'm going to stick with the rep scheme here. 10 to 15s. I'm going to keep these. I need to come back a little bit more. 10 to 15s. And 2 sets. And I'm going to stay a little bit away from failure still. It's my first leg session in 10 days, and my first actual session in 6. So sending myself into oblivion is neither, well, that's kind of fun. Appropriate, if you say. Stick with appropriate. That feels good to get into some weight again. I tell ya, it's been a while since we've got the face track on. I think it's working. I think it's working. It's been a while since I've managed to kick my ass into a session there, so let's kick it as far as it'll go without me feeling sick again. So just see how we go. 3 sets in here. Just gonna warm up a little bit and show you the set. The hard part about this Osmo, but still following it, it's so full. The hard part about the Osmo is the tripod's not great. I wish I might be able to stick a little gorilla pod on it. You could put it a few different places, but right now you're on the seat of another machine. So from what I can tell off the little small screen, it's quite far away. Either way, pops that going down. This was pretty light there. $17. Got that devil inside me that wants to send it to fucking Mars though. But I remain sensible for now. So yeah, in for a hack squat. A little bit difficult because I've not trained in the gym that I'm at for a while. Mainly because it's about half an hour away from my place, but it's Ramadan currently in Dubai. The gym that I currently train at is a bit more strict. And they just don't open until like 3 p.m. And I just like to train a little bit earlier than that, so decided to come to Binos for the, I guess, few weeks, month, 3 weeks left. Kind of frustrating because it's like half an hour here, half an hour back, so you end up doing a good hour journey, but it's only for this month and then we'll be back in business. So choosing the gym like this, I was using this when I was in Bali. I've been in Bali for like 3 weeks, by the way. 2 weeks, can't remember how long. I got to 5 plates. I've had a lot of time off and lost a lot of weight, so this is 3. So like this plate needs to come up a little bit. Well, I've got to go up, haven't I? Let's try it. Yeah, I'm feeling very weak today. Very, very weak, so I'm going to stick with the 4 plates and just do a couple of sets here. I don't think I've said it yet, but I had like a stomach flu, fucking UTI, and suspected kidney problem right now because I keep getting pee in my blood. I keep getting blood in my pee. They do not know why. So. The weight's down. Does not mean that we have to go any less hard. I don't know how much that picked up. I think the face tracking went off, but doesn't mean that effort doesn't have to slow down. So big effort set. Whew, I feel smoky Joe. We're ready today. Right, I'm gonna do 3 sets in this hack squat. This is my 3rd set. This is gonna be my 3rd set. Just those days when I'm feeling it. Obviously I've been off for a while. Got a problem, probably hurting them more by training. I've been infected by antibiotics as well, so I'm a little bit tired. It's always just safer to pull back on total volume. Intensity's okay because probably the weight's gone down, so just as long as you're not like snapping some shit, you're all good. But like I don't really fancy doing another 3 sets of leg press after this, another couple sets of hip thrust. Just gonna do 3 straight sets on hack squat, do them real hard. 3 sets on extensions, 3 sets on curls, 3 sets on adductors. Maybe I'll do a little glutes, but keep it straightforward. That's me there. Not the best one because I'm a bit flat, but good pump for lunch, everybody. Right, get back up here. And then get back. There are a few calls. One with my sponsors content. One with a few new clients or potential clients, which is always good if you guys are ever interested in working with me one-to-one. This is me just designing and training, nutrition, anabolics if you need to, blood work, and then us talking very, very often to get you to try and achieve that goal. That is ultimately the goal for me and my clients. So, leg day done, feeling good, good to be back in. Let's catch you on. I realised I didn't had a bit more time than I thought, so I could just walk on the treadmill a bit. So if I get time, which I would always get time if I'm not driving half an hour to the gym, right? But because I have calls in my day, because this probably takes my total gym journey from 2 hours to 3 hours, which is crazy. I have to just sacrifice time elsewhere, and sometimes that gets sacrificed in terms of like just walking. So I'll either get myself on a treadmill, or go on with the Stairmasters in the back, and get 20 minutes of cardio done. I'm trying to do 4 lots of 20 minutes of cardio pretty much every day, but obviously because I've been sick, just haven't quite been able to do that this week. So I'm just going to ease back into it rather than hammer myself. So yeah. Catch your hand either way. Realised that I've broke the camera, basically. This is what I realised. I realised I did this whole video just with no idea whether this microphone is working, so I'm going to carry on with it. See how we go. I just got a meat delivery. When I'm in Dubai, I do meat deliveries. Half a kilo of beef, half a kilo of beef. Half a kilo of beef patties. These ones are 15%. These are like 0%. And I do shish tawuk red, shish tawuk white. This is like a marinated chicken breast. I'm not actually sure what flavor it is, but it's supposed to be nice. And then chicken fajita as well. So there's 2 kilos of chicken and 1.5 kilos of meat. 3.5 kilos of meat. It cost me 200 dirhams. 200 dirhams is about 40 quid. So it's a little bit more expensive than what you'd get in Dubai, in the UK if you were to buy like that 5 kilo of chicken. But this comes like chopped, flavored, and gives you a lot of variety straight up. I usually just like throw in like a big, haven't got it washed, but a big box of rice, and just make sure that I'm never like short on protein basically, because this is my downfall is good tasting protein. So I've got a call in 5 minutes, so I'm going to put this away in the fridge and then get into it. Let's check in right now.
Until he changed his scalability medium, over 300,000 followers on Instagram. I was going to say subscribers then. And by the way, you can go and watch his testimonial on my William Brown Testimonials channel. But how can you do this for yourself? Right, well, look at the type of clients that you are attracting right now. Look at the prices that you're charging. Look at your monthly income.
How you doing, boy? Alright, so this is where I sit most of the day. You see this serves as a nice face light, this box light here. Also, you do my check-ins with this. Laptop, this little thing here goes for the camera, so you can like just plug it on here. I have my iPad here if I need to make notes while I'm doing it, and then of course my microphone here. And I sit here for many, many hours at a time, going over people's pictures, going over people's training, nutrition, and all of the bits in between that help us make decisions with, does this person bulk, does this person cut? So we'll see how we go. I'm very, very excited to keep building this company and, you know, really take the level of coaching to the next level. So we'll kind of wrap up a few check-ins here, and I will give you the rundown of the week and let you know where I'm at, which is fucked.
Mainline them today, Tuesday and Wednesday, and just ramp it all in one go. I'll take the clan because you can describe that. This guy's like my ADHD medication. I'll take my metformin, all that type of shit.
This is one of my clients, Nathan. He is currently about to go on a trip to Nairobi, and I think he said Nairobi, for a little bit of a break. So this is the type of thing that I would do. I would help my clients strategize and ultimately make the right decisions while away. Give them the plans that they need to. Do they need to have a break? How much cardio can they do? What time are they going to have available? Is it a work trip? Is it a chill trip? You know, how much value does that trip have to you? All of these things are very, very important when you decide what you're going to do on a trip. You know, for example, if you're going on your family's once-in-a-lifetime holiday to the Maldives or wherever your family's lifetime trip is, and you're just sat carrying protein off a plate, like, you know, if it makes memories, it's probably worth it. There's a little motto that I try and tell people. So if it's just like a work trip that you do very, very often, then yeah, you got to be a little bit more strict. You got to understand that there is some sacrifice that you have to do in your life, and it might just be that you pull back on socials because you go to wherever it is that you go to once a month, you know, and you can't just use that as an excuse to binge out every single time. So I'm going to go over Nathan's protocols right now to manage everything while he's away.
So yeah,
All right. So, I went to Bali about 3 weeks ago. Maybe I can't remember the date. 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that. And spent a good time out there. Got a lot of food in, a lot of training. Managed to train at Undefeated, where we did pro camp, which was really, really good, really fun. Great time. A lot of training. A lot of food. Came back like 124 kilos. The day I got back, I had like stomach flu. But I was like to the point where I was just felt like I was just stuck in bed for like 2 days. Everything I ate came out of me. Everything I drank came out of me. All of the doctors to come, it cost me like 500 quid. Brutal. Got an IV drip of paracetamol. Got an IV drip of just electrolytes. Felt much better. They prescribed me all these antibiotics and stuff. I was like, I'm not going to take antibiotics just yet because I think this is just like a temporary thing because I was feeling better. Anyway, felt better, but like had like for like a few months like on and off like a UTI, which has been bothering me. And it kind of feels like sometimes it goes down the pipe into my bladder. So I was taking bladder antibiotics. And then I felt like, no, it's actually just in my prostate. Okay, so I took some prostate antibiotics after taking UTI antibiotics. And then before I know it, I'd taken 3 different types of antibiotics and I still hadn't got rid of the issue. Now it kind of just feels like it's into my kidney. So I don't really know what's going on. So I went to a doctor, done a few urine tests. A lot of them I'm just like, I got a little blood in my pee, which is, I know it's not like always the worst thing, but it's a problem because it's been consistent for the last 5 days. So definitely need to try and figure out what's going on there. And in the meantime, that means off-season's done. I'm on week 16 right now. Like, we were going to go to 18 or 20, but, you know, what's another 2 to 4 weeks that I can do another time when things are. You just take a break, innit? Like, you got some kidney issues, bro. Take some time off, yeah. You gotta be considerate that, like, yeah, pushing through is great for 4 weeks because you want those extra gains, but also, like, what's that 4 weeks gaining you versus what it could take away from you, you know? So I'm gonna chill out, immediately, just like under half my daily doses and move them to every other day. So 250 milligrams of testosterone, 250 milligrams of mastron, and the mastron will probably come out a little bit later down the line. So that's where I'm at right now. Last day of off season was done already. I didn't even know it. I just got sick of the last 5 days of it. So we'll see how we feel. We'll see how we feel in a month or two. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to keep these kind of like longer style vlogs up. I've got this little thing here. I need to get like a Gorilla Grip for it. That's what I really need. So I can just tag it on the steering wheel or something like that. So guys, I'm happy to be here. Always grateful to be here. Let's keep the energy up in the chat. We'll speak soon, guys. Peace and love, everybody. Bye-bye.